We have an update from Saginaw Township where police are still investigating a home invasion and double shooting that left one man dead. That is just one of our top stories from our homepage, mynbcnews.com, and this is the daily webcast for Thursday, May 31st, the last day of May. I'm Jared Smith. Neighbors say this kind of violence is rare on Luella Avenue near Hemeter and Weiss Roads, but they awoke to an active police scene early Wednesday morning, which is now under investigation as a homicide. Police tell us 2 men were shot just after midnight. Both of the victims were rushed to Covenant Health Care, but 36-year-old Michael Kuhlman died several hours later. No word on the condition of the second victim, a 43-year-old man.
We heard there was a big commotion of police cars coming into the neighborhood in ambulance, and we looked outside, and all of a sudden it looked like the whole county emerged on Luella Street here, and it's a pretty quiet neighborhood, and we got a lot of nice people, mixed ages, and nothing really happens, but last night it really did happen.
These shootings are the latest in a recent rash of violence in the area. It marks the 8th and 9th shootings in less than a week. Also in Saginaw Township, 2 armed men attempted to hold up a Shell gas station. It was on Gratiot. Nearby schools were put on lockdown for a short time during the incident. The owner says they came in yesterday afternoon with masks on. They demanded money, but ended up leaving with nothing. 2 suspects are reported in custody in connection with the robbery. Meanwhile, in Flint, good news for firefighters as a federal grant is expected to help save jobs. Although it isn't official, Congressman Dale Kildee says Flint will get a $6.9 million grant that will fund 39 firefighters. Emergency manager Mike Brown says the so-called SAFER grant should also keep open a fire station. That's fire station number 5. Earlier this month, 32 Flint firefighters were given layoff notices. In Mount Morris Township, police are investigating a bank robbery. Witnesses say 2 armed men walked into the Dort Federal Credit Union on Pearson Road west of Linden yesterday morning. They demanded money and fled in a gold 2-door car. If you have any more information, please contact police. In other news, a new business report says Flint is losing an average of just over 8 people per day, the 3rd worst rate of population loss in the country. The report also says Flint is behind only Cleveland and Detroit for population loss from July 2009 through July 2010. The report also states Dallas-Fort Worth was the fastest growing area in the nation, adding another person roughly every 4 minutes. In Flint, an odd story as some young men posing as high school students are going door to door trying to get you to give them money. In the neighborhood of Miller and Lincoln, 3 men dressed in black were seen going door to door. Neighbors say the men claim they were collecting money for the International Academy of the Flint basketball team. The men looked older than normal high school students, and according to one homeowner, they became aggressive when she didn't give them money. The school says it would never collect money that way.
Our school would never solicit door to door. Naturally, every school has a fundraiser or fundraisers, and we would provide the information to parents and how we do that through a very open and transparent means.
No word if the men received any money. And if you tuned in to NBC 25 today this morning, you might have noticed our own Mike McManaman hanging out in downtown Swartz Creek at the Hometown Days Carnival. It will begin later today and run through Sunday. The carnival will feature food, music, games, and even a display of white tigers. For more information about the Swartz Creek Hometown Days Carnival, visit our homepage, mynbcnews.com. And in sports, it was an exciting day at Indianwood Country Club in Lake Orion on Wednesday as the course hosted a slew of media members in preparation for July's U.S. Senior Open. The event will be held July 12th through 15th at the prestigious country club. The USGA expects about 20,000 to 25,000 people per day at the event. Defending champion Olin Brown was in attendance yesterday as he and other members of the USGA showed off the trophy. Myself and Jamie Edmonds were on hand as well, and we got an up-close and personal look at exactly what the golfers will have in store for them come July. We got to go out on the course and test out our skills. For a detailed look at Jamie's report from Media Day, head to our homepage, mynbcnews.com. And for more on the top stories of the day, you can check out our homepage. Here it is. It's in the monitor. It's mynbcnews.com. And don't forget, chime in on what you read by logging onto our Facebook page, NBC25 News, or you can find us on Twitter at NBC_25. Hope that's it for these news and sports headlines here on this Thursday. Time now to check in with Janet, who's got a look at today's weather forecast. Janet?
Thanks, Jer. What a way to wrap up May and start off June. We're looking at a lot of rain heading our way. So for this evening, temperatures only topping out around 62. Lots of cloud cover with the showers becoming more widespread. They're going to start further south along I-69, then work their way up. Tonight, we'll see that continue, and tomorrow only highs around 58 degrees.